Florence Biy, the beloved mother of Reverend Father Marcel Kpudzeka and 4 others, was born in Mengo Vekovi in the present-day Jakri subdivision in the year 1944. She was the first in a family of 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. On the first day of June in 1963, when she was about 19 years old, she was baptized in Kar by Reverend Father Daniel Kalinan, the then assistant priest of Nkar parish. She received her first communion the first year and was confirmed 2 years later, that is in 1965. She started and completed her primary education at St. Teresa School, STS Kumbo. She got married to Henry Kpudzeka from Ngondzen parish in the year 1972, and the wedding took place at Tatum. God blessed them with 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys. Henry was a Nguti-trained catechist and was transferred from Kumbo Cathedral Parish to Mbonso in Biame Parish at the time, where Ma Florence eventually joined him only in the late 90s. Mama Florence spent the last 2 years of her life with her last daughter, who lives with the husband in Babesi. On Monday, 29 September 2025, the feast of the archangels Michael, Gabriel and Raphael, she was in church in the morning for adoration, morning prayers and Holy Mass. Between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. on that very day, she asked to talk with her son, Father Kpudzeka Marcel. Her sole reason was to wish him a happy feast day because for some strange reasons, she thought Marcel and Michael were different versions of the same name. Marflo sounded well when she spoke with Father, and herself confirmed that she was doing well. In the early hours of the next day, Tuesday the 30th of September, she had some health crisis, and before they could reach with her in the hospital, she died at 1:50 a.m. Ma Florence died on the day the church celebrates the feast of Saint Jerome. Hers, indeed, was a life simply lived. The funeral mass for Mama Florence on Friday in Ngoilum, the 17th of October 2025, was officiated at by His Lordship, Bishop George Nkuo, the beloved Bishop of the Diocese of Kumbo. Many priests answered present, including the formatus and deacons from St. Thomas Aquinas Major Seminary, Bambui, where Reverend Father Marcel Kpudzeka is a lecturer and formator, having been removed from the Shisong mortuary at 8 a.m. This funeral mass takes place at St. John the Baptist Parish Church, Ngondzen, where a wake mass was celebrated the previous day. Thursday, the 16th of October 2025 at 4 p.m. Reverend Father René Wongbi, the preacher, is Father Marcel's classmate and friend.
Mother, Mama Kpudzeka Florence Biy, who on the 30th of last month passed on from life to life. To our children, Mama was simply known as Mami. To our grandchildren, she was Ya. And to most of us, she was Mami Father or Mami Dad. But above all these early titles and tributes and attributes, Mama Florence knew and believed that she was first and foremost a child of God. And she lived and died as such. Those who knew Mama can testify that she was a woman of faith, a woman of prayer. I remember almost 20 years ago, when I did apostolic work in Mbonso, Mama was often, if not always, the first person to come to church for morning prayers. And we are told that the day before she died, Mama was in church. In fact, Father Marcel recounted the story because the day before Mama died was the feast of the archangels, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. And when Mama came back from church, she was so convinced that it was the feast day of Father Marcel and insisted to call him to wish him happy feast day. So when the others told her that no, there is no connection between Marcel and Michael, Mama did not accept. She said, it is only Father who will confirm. And when she finally called Father to wish him happy feast day, Father was like surprised. Why wish him happy feast day? He said, no, I thought Michael and Marcel are the same name. Before Father said, no, there's a difference. Just to tell us that Mama was someone who believed in a baptism that she was given. No matter how busy she was, she always put her faith first. No matter how physically weak she was, especially during her last moments, she believed that God was her strength. God was the starting point and the end of her daily activities.
Mama Kpudzeka Florence Biy leaves behind a sister, 5 children, 21 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, other family members and friends to mourn her. May her Lord and Savior, the merciful Judge, whom she served on earth, be merciful to her and admit her to his everlasting banquet.
He also sent this greeting to all the Reverend Fathers who came from Bamboo and who come from all over the diocese to bury his Florence for him. He is very happy.
Oh, what a mother lover. Oh, what a gift, a loving one. At the altar of my demanding study, what sense of pleasure have done sacrificed into the waters of life you feel instead, that in the world of books thy son may have a place evermore. When in fashion's letters thy mates did parade, clad in black white outfit you went your way relaxed, thy children's welfare, and that alone have to you been chief priority. Oh, that I unfittingly made thee, dear one.
John de Puye June. Et that Jesus a bon shall with the mark on the taco shaman. Where we forward a mendon me a tan kekashiliki. Nina alone was Yakua layer for motor. Was it the current and yours, Bamfun and I got by me, we are Timon be una papa. You can say, Josie, Jesus. You can say, who you met up in the Kungapuakumo, you can hear me and the Fenner was in my. You can say, Jesus. You can say, Mo, you make a near a conayati. I can thank a more workable Bunikakun, a boy or the Kongyam. You can say, Jesus. You can say, Mosia make a near soon fun upon the Mosiki, who is a limo. As a toot in yesterday, year, boss some more. You can say, Jesus. You can say, my shoe, make a near Yumri, a conayati, who some young year running for Kankin Josie. You can say, Jesus. You can say, Monchomie, Moses didn't bear me with when Saifene. I'll lay Mokem and then for more. Lonjaku, your case, and then for more. You can say, Jesus. You can say, my music and your card for Moketu, if on a tap tears and tombs of Kumos, more. You can say, Jesus. You can say, my tour and make a near city from Ferry, we went safe and a ferry. At the time, we have one sack and Joseph, a boy or them, the coos in Zambia. You can say, Jesus. You can say, Mom, can a party where a funny and Charlotte and be one movie. And then we can do the motion be inside a tavern. I'm careful, Mom, Jim Funen, where a baby.